Joseph Stalin was a Soviet political leader who led the Soviet Union from 1924 until he died in 1953. Stalin's attempt at rapid industrialization and imposed collectivism led to mass starvation and what is known today as the Great Famine. An estimated 14.5 million people died of starvation from 1932-33. Ukraine and Kazakhstan communities were particularly hit hard. Stalin also led the Great Purge in 1937 to eliminate dissents and threats to the Communist Party. Although the exact number is unknown, 750,000 people were executed during the Great Purge, and more than 1 million survivors were sent to forced labor camps known as the Gulag. It's estimated no less than 1.5 million people died in the Gulag between 1930 and 1956. Probably the world's most well-known dictator, Adolf Hitler is famously known for initiating the World War II. He was the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, more commonly known as the Nazis. The party was founded on racist anti-Semitism, expansionist nationalism, and anti-immigrant hostility. When Hitler rose to power in 1933, so did his concentration camps. His original target population was political opponents, Romani, Jehovah's Witnesses, and homosexuals. However, after 1938, Hitler targeted Jewish people. Jewish people faced horrible treatment in Germany. Their houses were burned down, they were attacked by German mobs, and marriages between Germans and Jews were banned. The Holocaust, which took place between 1941 and 1945, was Hitler's most appalling act. He created Jewish extermination encampments, killing more than 6 million Jews. Another 5 million people perished alongside them in concentration camps. Vlad the Impaler was a warlord in what is known presently as Romania. He was also known as Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia. Vlad sought to destroy the Ottoman Empire. His bloodthirsty acts are said to have inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Vlad earned his nickname from his favorite method of execution, impaling. Impaling involved a wooden or metal pole inserted through the genitals to the victim's mouth, which was a slow, tortuous death. There is a story of Vlad dining amongst a forest of spikes and writhing bodies. He impaled 20,000 Ottomans and often ordered people to be skinned, boiled, decapitated, blinded, strangled, hanged, burned, roasted, hacked, nailed, buried alive, and stabbed. Ivan the Terrible, also known as Ivan IV Vasilievich, was the first Grand Prince of Moscow and became the Tsar of Russia in 1547, ruling until his death. One of the events that pushed Ivan to act in ways that earned him his name as the Terrible was the death of his wife in 1560. Ivan was convinced his wife had been poisoned by his enemies, and he became paranoid. Anyone perceived to be a political enemy was killed and tortured. Around this time, Ivan founded the secret police known as the Oprichnina. They did Ivan's bidding, murdering priests, ransacking their churches and burning government officials alive. Arguably the greatest mass murderer of the 20th century, Mao Zedong was a Chinese communist revolutionary and founder of the People's Republic of China. Zedong killed an estimated 65 million people in his mission to create socialist China. Any opposition to Zedong was suppressed. Under his reign, 46,000 scholars were buried alive. His failed attempt at industrialization caused one of the world's biggest famines in China. The exact death count from the famine is unknown, but estimations from demographic reconstruction estimate at least 30 million people died.